Alrighty, traders, so that's a wrap for the week. There's been a lot of lessons through this entire week of the actual markets itself, and I want to go through just a few major things that we want to keep thinking about when it actually comes to these markets from here. So, as you can see, like there's a few things I've been seeing that the stock market is probably likely to bounce. That's exactly what happened today. And throughout this entire probably last couple of weeks, I've been saying that get ready for gold to start to come down. And that's exactly what has happened today as well too. So they're the main things I want to be covering today, guys, in this market here. If you do need some help, guys, then I have a coaching program where if you like to work with me throughout the week for all of this year, where I can help you with the trade selection, trade management, and then the mindset stuff, the consistency, discipline, and patience. If you are struggling this year and you need some help, then you may be good fit for my coaching group. And second link in the description there, guys, that goes straight to the application form. When you book in the application form, I will personally call you and we'll have a good chat on the phone. So the first thing that I really want to sort of talk about here is that I was actually talking about that with my coaching clients today, actually, about these markets and how simple these markets can be once you understand the most important thing, right? And one of the really big things I've been sort of really sort of honing in on for you guys this week, especially this week, or especially the last few weeks, is the energy. This market is like a really big energy source and energy field, right? So when we see this as an energy source and energy field, one of the things that we start to see is that we can just see how this market goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, right? It doesn't just go straight up. So as we can see, we're getting this drop here that we're seeing in gold, right? So this is the gold chart right now. And we're getting this whole drop through here. And as you know, this drop here is actually not a surprise. Because if you've, again, through the last few weeks, if you've been watching me, then you would know that the market is like a big energy field, right? Is that we go through these, we've been going through this massive, what's called energy using phase. So to see this drop coming in the markets, you could actually see it coming a mile away. That's why I was warning you guys. I was saying, guys, get ready for it. But the reason why this is so powerful is one, it actually has started to happen. But two, if you can expect it to come, and it does out of the markets, it gives you power amongst these markets. Now, it doesn't mean you trade it, but if you can see what is going on with these markets, and you can understand what's going on with these markets, then you can sit back and be a lot more calmly like, huh. And this is what, when it comes to my personal coaching, guys, like this is the stuff that I teach you the stuff that really does matter in your trading. And it's being able to master a handful of techniques that move the needle big time for you. One of those things is the energy using and building phases. And how and what that means. And now we can start to see what's happening here, right? So we're getting the drop through there. Even for the GDX. Look at the GDX. GDX has done what? This is the GDX. The GDX has actually had a really nice drop down through here. This GDX that's had a drop down through here, no one could have seen that coming, right? Once again, the energy phases. If we go up for quite a bit of time, especially for a month or more, we've used a lot of energy. We're going to run out of energy soon, and we're going to go through a drop to the markets or a bit of a sideways phase to refuel. Hence the reason why we're getting this. And this is one technique I'm teaching you guys, which is so powerful. Now, it doesn't mean you go short here and you try to short it. No. What that simply means is you're just trying to understand these markets on the deepest level. Notice I don't have anything on these charts. Anything. I don't have a moving average on these charts right now. It's just the market itself. Because once you start to understand the markets from a deepest level, you can expect what's coming. So for me, my coaching clients, and even for you guys on YouTube, this drop we're seeing right now in the mining sector, even from the GDXJ, this drop here that we've been getting for the last week, we were expecting this, right? It's not like a surprise. Guess what that gives you? It gives you calmness in what's happening in these markets. It gives you the ability to be able to sit back and say, I was expecting this. And once you start to really understand the nature of this beast, and you start to understand what's going on and also what's likely to come next, and it does start to form out, you start to get the confidence goes through the roof because you're focusing on one simple technique that is going to be more powerful than 1,000 indicators out there right now. Because the indicators say blah, 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 right? But remember, we want to go to the source. How do the markets work? And this is what we're getting right now. So again, I don't expect a really big crash in the market, right? But we are getting the sell-off now that I've been talking about. And some people have been saying, John, you're an idiot. It's not going to come. No drop in the markets. And look what we've been getting so far, right? We've been getting a drop in the markets. Now, again, there's two main things I really want to share with you. There is trend analysis, and then there's these energy using and building phases. Remember, this here is we've gone strong to the upside. So we've actually used a lot of energy to go up. All we're doing right now is to pull back, and all this little pullback of this drop could be is maybe potentially form a higher low here soon, and then we go back up. Because remember, up, down, that's the trend, right? These higher lows, that's the trend. So if we know higher lows, but how does the trend actually form? We have to go through this energy building phase, and so on and so forth, right? So we go through these swings. So I'm not expecting a big crash. In fact, I'm actually expecting this little drop here just to be what's called an equilibrium, which all that simply means is that we've now used a lot of energy. We're now just building a lot of energy to actually balance out the energy, and then possibly getting ready to have another really big move to the upside. That's what I believe here, even for gold, right? Gold's not in a very big bear market, no. What is gold right now? Gold is just went up. Now we're getting a pullback just to balance things out a little bit and then maybe go back up again, right? That's all it's doing. It's just balancing out the energy. It's a bit tired, and it's, right? That's all it is. When it comes down to the good old stocky market, I did a video yesterday saying, you know what, guys? Right now, there is so much fear in the marketplace. So, I'm actually expecting to see this thing start to pop back to the upside. And I talked about one simple thing you can focus on, right? And that is simple trend analysis. Notice how much information I'm giving you right now. And all I have is the chart and black bars. Because once you start to focus all your energy and efforts on the most important techniques, a handful of techniques. And I'm teaching you just some of them right now, right? Which is trend analysis, AKA the trend is your friend until the end. We've had this low point here. This could just be what? Another higher low, and the trend continues. And as you can see, every time for the last 12 months, we've got a drop. All it was doing is now making higher lows. And away we go, right? So that's what we're seeing through there when it comes to that there. And you know what, guys? We could be getting ready now. It's squeezing up. The breakout time is probably going to start to set up. We've got a lot of fear in the marketplace. When people fearful, start to be greedy. And the same for the S&P 500 as well too. We can see that all it's come back down to, this could just be another higher low. We could get ready to break above this level here. And if we do, guys, if this forms a higher low, again, the trend is your friend until the end. The end of the trend is not here yet. So the trend is still up, okay? Don't be looking for tops. Don't be looking for tops, guys. Why are you looking for tops? You've been wrong for the last 2 years. Stop doing something that you're wrong most of the time. Go with the market. With. But John, there's a double top. Who gives a shit? Divergence. Don't give a shit. The trend is the most important thing we do. And just go with it. You're going to have a good win-loss ratio. And you're going to enjoy trading a lot more. Right? I promise you that. So that's what I wanted to share with you there today, guys. What's been happening so far. We did get the bounce today. The sell-off in the metals and miners is exactly what I've been warning for the last few weeks, and it's happened. And I hope you can see it's not about me saying, oh, look, I caught it right. I'm teaching you the techniques that I'm utilizing to say what's likely to happen, and so you cannot be surprised. So once again, traders, if you have struggled this year a lot, and you can see what I'm teaching here is very, very powerful, and you'd like to get more of that, but more on a daily basis when it comes to my coaching, then you may be a good fit for it. So if you, that second link in the description there, guys, you fill out the application form, book a time, and then I'll be personally call you on the phone and we'll have a really good chat about it, and then we'll see if you're a good fit for it. So have a good day, guys.